Hey Virgo, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We're going to do your reading for the second half of June, the 15th to the 30th. This is going to be a general read, so please keep that in mind. Just take the messages that resonate, leave the rest behind. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested in that, you can reach me below in the description box. And I appreciate everybody's support, your likes, shares, subscriptions, contributions, donations, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. So thank you for that. All right, Virgo, I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see what messages are coming through for you guys for the second half of June or whenever you find this video. Messages for Virgo. I'm going to take these. They want to fly out. Okay. Okay, Virgo. We've got the 10 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the Judgment, the Ace of Wands, the King of Cups. Very clearly, I'm feeling that, you may have been trying to prevent a situation in your life, maybe a relationship with this King of Cups. I'm seeing a lot of emotional love. You may have tried to keep a situation from going down, from completing, okay? I feel here that, Virgo, some of you may have been beating yourself up in a sense, or allowing a situation to constantly face you with the facts but not accepting them, or face you with the truth but not accepting them, trying to save, trying to make something hold up, when really with the 7 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, or the 10 of Swords, sorry, it's time to sort of close the door. I feel like you don't necessarily deserve to be having to prove yourself in a situation. And I feel here that once you make this decision and realize what your true worth is, and realize, like, when it's almost like you've been hyper focusing on a person or a situation and completely lost the forest for the trees. Like, you can't see the forest for the tree, or how does that go? But you're not seeing the bigger picture of all of the great things that are meant for you in this lifetime or in this time frame. So when you finally realize, or when you let this situation go, this person, job, whatever this may be, I feel here this is where the possibilities open up and you sort of find passion and love, okay? I feel like there's a lot of possibilities and passions for new beginnings with somebody that this situation that you're currently trying to save, you could have been passionate about this, but the situation wasn't passionate, like reciprocated. So I feel here that this is something where the opportunities lie elsewhere. And it's like, once you realize, I think some of you have already realized that when you let someone go or something go, how much your life opens up for the better, how much you grow as a person, where you see that there's much, it's like bigger and better opportunities await for you, and that we don't have to grip on to a situation. I feel like the only card that's missing here is the Devil, which is like really attached or gripping onto something that's ultimately not healthy or ultimately not meant to be maintained, okay? It's like artificially keeping something alive. Okay, let's see what else we've got for you. There is possibilities for you in love. So for some of you, this situation might vary, but I definitely see relationships here where you're gonna feel like this is much more aligned, okay? There's more creativity, there's more excitement. Reciprocation is what I'm getting with the Ace of Wands. I feel like kind of what you put out comes around. Yeah, 9 of Wands, oh my God. Guys, you've had a lot of this energy of really trying to give it every last ounce of your energy, or just feel like if we could just hang on, if I could just see that finish line. But the finish line keeps seeming to extend outward. It never gets closer. It keeps following further away. You felt like you shouldn't have given up. You were feeling either like you would be a failure, or that you would fail somebody or let somebody down. You feel like you really wanted to show that you had to give it your all, that you had to, maybe this is how you showed your form of strength, that I can really withstand a lot of toughness or tough times. And so you were trying to almost show them like, I will do anything for you to hold this situation up. And that's not a bad quality, but only if the situation is kind of accommodating this with your cooperation. It wasn't happening no matter how much effort you put in here, Virgo, how much you were trying to hold on and maintain the life of a situation. Like I said, I feel like it's like you're artificially, it's like life support on a scenario. You were trying to hang on right to the end, but once you've come to this realization is when you see so much new benefits for you, new love, a lot of love, emotional fulfillment. You were losing a sense of your emotional grounding here, Virgo, which is where you're going to end up finding yourself in this emotionally stable. There's your energy with the Hermit. Okay. I feel like this is the time where you've had to reflect because something did end here. This was coming to a close. And I feel that you excuse me, you've realized this. You realized when you had the time alone, when you reflected upon the situation, that you make a decision. This is where you feel better about your decision. You may have in the back of your mind thought, I know this isn't necessarily the right approach, but for some reason you couldn't give up. You didn't want to disappoint or let something down or let someone down. But I feel like when you realized the more time you spent alone, the more time you reflected on the situation within your own thoughts, not being caught up in this situation, is where you gained a sense of your emotional stability, and you were a little bit more accepting and understanding that sometimes certain things or certain people are not meant to last forever in this lifetime. You can start to see that there's more future for you. You can see the path ahead. It's also about somebody that wants to join this Hermit when you do go out and venture off again. It's somebody that wants to be there, not where you have to hold up the fort and hold up all the energy and defend it and protect it and all these things. You're going to find somebody that wants to be aligned with you, that Ace of Wands, Judgment, and King of Cups. Somebody who's emotionally available. Yeah. So you've got 8 of Wands, 6 of Wands. The faster you move on from this situation, Virgo, for some of you that might still be lingering in this is where you're going to see more success and victory. Okay, you have 6 of Wands, which is a card of victory. There's other people, other situations. This is quite a split scenario for some of you, Virgo. So for some of you, this is a relationship. And for others of you, it's kind of a scenario or maybe a work relationship. Because I feel like other people are so happy or proud to see you finally step out of this like thing that you're trying to harness and keep hold it together. There's other people here that are pushing you forward and saying like, we knew you could do this, or you deserve so much better. You get a sense of success and victory because you've decided to rise up and move on. The Judgment with the 8 of Wands, it's like you're rising up to a situation that's for your highest good, to bring yourself up to a better place in life. Instead of like living down here, you're rising up to like the top. Page of Pentacles, okay. So this is where you start to get offers coming towards you, Virgo, especially in love, possibly financial. You have a Pentacles, a page here. I see it underneath that King of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is something that is work-related for some of you. Offers that allow you to really express your true hard-working abilities that you are, Virgo, hard-working individuals. And I feel here that this, in love, I feel for some of you that your hard work is actually valued. It's appreciated. You're loved for this by somebody, because that King of Cups is like the water with the earth. It creates a nice, like tangible situation where somebody wants to absorb into your efforts. They want to appreciate and show you that they have a lot of love and appreciation for all the effort and work that you do. You may hesitate a little bit, or you may not hesitate, but I feel like this past situation, Virgo, it may make you kind of, with this Page of Pentacles, like you're going to start off with very small offers and small gestures of the things that you love to do for somebody, because you don't want to get yourself all in all at once again and show them that you can take on anything and that you'll do everything. So I do get a little bit of energy here where it works for you. You feel this is what works for me, and I'm still wanting to be a helpful, a generous, supportive person, someone that builds and makes something work, keeping it together. But you do it in the initial stages of smaller increments. Okay. And I feel like that's just because you may have felt like you needed to learn a little bit from this past situation. Tell us about the connection here. Let's see where this is going to go. I feel with that Ace of Wands is that anything is possible here. There's a ton of opportunity and ideas and excitement for a new beginning with somebody. Tell us about, because I feel the King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles is a nice match. Tell us where the connection's going with this person, with Virgo and their person. Shit. I can't take all these cards. Okay. The reason I said shit is because the Five of Swords is popping up and I don't allow, okay, which is a very card of conflict. However, you do have the Fool and the Empress. So there is this new beginning with a lot of healing that's taken place. So some of you, I feel like the Five of Swords, it's about healing our own wounds. It's also about forgiving yourself here, because the Empress is a lot of healing and a lot of like, there's nurture there, but there's creativity in yourself that you have learned. So what I mean by that is like, you've wanted to put all of your energy or effort into creativity of others. So it was sort of like you felt like this is something that you wanted to be a nice person, or you wanted, that was a rewarding thing, but you were putting all of your energy and rising somebody else up who especially maybe not appreciated your efforts. But what you're doing now is you're healing certain wounds through this process. And you're actually, like, I feel like the Five of Swords is the wounds, the wounded healer, the wounded warrior kind of thing, where you don't have to go around saving or trying to look like superhero in a sense. Like you can fix things. You're this like trying to fix everything or trying to be this super person. I feel like you're putting that energy into yourself with the Hermit energy of going in and doing your own quiet contemplation, self-reflection, spending time alone and healing, and putting the creativity of the Empress and that nurturing energy into yourself. So going down this new path, what you're doing, Virgo, is saying like, I'm going to go in very lightheartedly. I'm going to go in and not bring too many tools in my toolbox kind of thing. I'm going with a very small bag here, and I'm just going to take the things that I need that cater to me and that help me. But at the same time, you can still show your efforts and work. This Queen of Pentacles is still hardworking, maybe in your work form, in your career. But I feel like in the relationship, you're nurturing more of yourself. So you're bringing a bag suited for you kind of thing. It's carry-on luggage. You don't need to store away a ton of luggage for somebody else. You're not bringing your luggage, your baggage, or their baggage. You're just carrying what it is you want to move forward into this next connection. Okay. Tell us a little more about Any healing advice or guidance for Virgo and their person? Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I feel like Virgo, you have this undying love for life, for partnerships, for work. You always seem to kind of pick up again and get moving on your feet. So I do feel that, like, even through these like battles that you've had, or these tough times where you may have felt defeated, or you gave it your all right to the very end, it's like, at least you can say you did this. At least you can say that I gave my all. I gave everything I had and I have no regrets. I feel here the Queen of Wands has no regrets. She still has passion for life, for herself, for love. And I feel here that for some of you, this is something that it was a wish fulfillment in a way. You fulfilled your purpose in a relationship. You're going to tweak it. You're going to adjust it. You're going to learn a few things and adjust, but you have this passion for life. I feel like it's an undying love or an undying passion where you just, this is what you're made of. This is what you want. It's fulfilling, but you just have to find the right match that would complement and appreciate you for that. And that's where you realize it's like some people, you're not getting jaded, Virgo, is what I'm saying. You're not jaded. You don't have regrets. You forgive yourself through this. Some people would throw their hands up and say, I'm never going to give myself again. I'm never going to be this kind-hearted, generous, hardworking, putting in all this effort. I feel like, Virgo, you've got a tough skin here through this Five of Swords. And you're kind of like, that's who I am. And I'm going to always put in 100% into my work, into my relationships, into my family, whatever this is. I feel it's very split between a work and also your love affairs, your relationships. But I feel here that that is who you are. That is where you came from. This is what you've been brought up maybe with as a childhood. You've been brought up to give your 100% all, give all the effort you can and graciously offer yourself. But there was a few learning lessons here where it could have, pulled you down a bit or exhausted you a little bit. But you're not giving up here. And I feel like that's a nice thing here. Nine of Cups is about celebrating the good things in life with people and happiness and joy. It's fulfilling those dreams that you want to set out to do for yourself. And so you don't have this chip on your shoulder, which is a beautiful attribute, Virgo, because a lot of people lose their passion, their love, their offerings to others when they get hurt. They shut down and they don't do it again because of fear of hurt. You're not afraid of this. You're not afraid of the challenges that are in front of you in life, work or relationships. And I feel that you've just learned here how to adjust, how you're going to apply or contribute. So how much you give and when. But in the back of your mind or in your intentions, you have a huge heart to give. You have a huge offering for the situations that are in front of you in life. So it's a really nice closure. It's a really nice energy, Virgo. And you're kind of like, you know what? I'm on my way again. It's all good. I can let that go and I can start from scratch. I can find a new opportunity, a new person. It's like some of you like to take a little bit of project on. And I feel like that's the Empress because you have this wisdom, you have this nurturing energy that you want to do this. So it's something that you're going down. Okay, let's get your wisdom of the Tao message for Virgo, and then we will close it off. Thanks again, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate the support. And let's see here. Resist dependency. Take nothing for granted. Stand firm and do not give in to the urge of attachment. Everything falls apart if you waver. With addiction, obsession, and dependence comes the loss of freedom. Do not forfeit your liberty. Isn't it interesting? Because I said the only card that's missing in this reading is the Devil. And the Devil is all about addictions, obsessions, and dependencies. So I feel here that you're able to do that is resist dependency so that you don't forfeit your liberty here. And you're standing firm. So that's a very interesting card. I want to wish you guys a great day, Virgo. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading, and I will see you soon. Take care.